Good evening. Welcome along to our Friday night quizzy thing that we do. This is the Lockdown Showdown. Good evening and welcome. My name is Aaron. I'll be here till the end of the quiz. We don't start just yet. We've still got another 25 minutes or so before we get cracking. This is just the little housekeeping, if you will, just to letting people know that we're here and that we're live, and that I'll wait for people to log in and to join us. Those who are watching on the interwebs, that amazing fancy thing called the internet that we all rely on, eh? So I'll be going through how you get involved with tonight's quiz. If you haven't got involved before, if you've never played before, then I'm here to help you out with that. That's kind of what I do. I tell you what I do need to do, actually. This is very unprofessional. We need to get our quiz guy on. I shall call him. Me little quizzy writer person, you see. I need to get him on. Oh, boo, boo, boo. Little proper loud Skype noise there. Good evening, John. Oh, it's fine. I can hear him. It's fine. So, good evening. How are you? Are you well? Are you all had a good day? A good week and everything, have you? It feels like I haven't seen you in a week. Some of you, anyway. Welcome along to our Lockdown Showdown. This is the 8th one that we've done now. 8 weeks worth of Friday night quizzes. It's ridiculous, isn't it? So if you are taking part in tonight's quiz, one thing you do need to do is an answer sheet. Hi, Will. There's my first message I got through there, so I'll read that one out there. And hi to Rachel as well, who says a wooga to you too. So Friday night we do a little quiz called the Lockdown Showdown. If you want to take part in tonight's quiz and you haven't got an answer sheet to play it properly the way we always play it, you need to do a couple of things. So first off, we always say to have two screens, or two devices anyway. Have one that you can watch my ugly mug on, and one that you can answer on as well, because your answer sheet's like an online-based thing. I'll explain it now. Here's how you get it. You go to this website here, this link here, tinyurl.com/lockdown8. Is that right? Lockdown 8. When you go to that link, you'll see a little thing pop up on your screen. You'll see this. It'll ask you to type in your name or team name, country you're represented, and your email address as well. You click on that blue button, the bottom, and it'll say thank you. Check your emails. It will say that. Check your email. So you check your email. There'll be one in there of WikiQuiz. You open it up, and you should see a link like that. It should look like that. When you click on that link, your answer sheet will appear like so. That's what it'll look like. Now, if yours doesn't look like that yet, then you need to refresh that screen. That's what you need to do. What have we got here? Chris says hello. Will G says, can you possibly make the donation address a link? There is yes. Well, it's there. Oh, you mean to click on? I don't know. We probably could do. Going forward, we probably will actually on the YouTube description, perhaps. We can put that there. But for now, it's paypal.me/theaaronhayes, which is TheAaronHayes. And we say to people as well, what is that link there for? I'll tell you what it's for. When we read out the answers and the results and everything throughout the quiz, we have a leaderboard, you see, and a little perk for the people who donate to us. You get on the leaderboard. If you don't donate, then you don't get on the board. Doesn't mean you can't play. We still have tons of people playing and everything. So, if you're watching tonight, then give us a little hello as well. However you're watching, if you're watching on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitch, we know that some people like the twitchy things. So, if you're watching on any of them, if you type in a comment on whatever you're watching, it comes up on my screen and I get to read it out for you. We have got 45 amazing questions for you tonight. We split it into 3 rounds. We have 15 questions for you, then we have 15 fun ones, including the non-mime round, which I know people are into. Then we have 5 pictures for you, a little picture round, and we have our final 10 questions as well. Don't worry if you miss any questions, if you can't hear what I'm saying or I'm speaking too fast or not getting involved. All the questions will appear on your screen, so like a little comment bit on your phone if you do it that way. And they'll also appear in the stream on this screen here. Like here you'll see the questions anyway appear on there. So once again, welcome along to Quizzer TV's Lockdown Showdown. This is the 8th week that we've done this now. If you're taking part, remember, at the 8th week, where's it gone, eh? Where's it gone? 8 weeks? My word. If you are taking part, you need to get an answer sheet. So you get the answer sheet from here at tinyurl.com/lockdown8. That's the number 8. That one there. When you click on that link, when you type that link in, you'll see this here, like a little screen which says, type in your name or your team name, the country represented, and your email address. Click on the blue button. It will tell you to go and check your emails. So you check your email. In there, there'll be one of Wiki Quiz. When you open it, it will look like that. And when you click on that link, your answer sheet will appear, like so. Beautiful, beautiful, sexy answer sheet right there for you. And yeah, so like I say, you can play along, play for free just by doing those instructions there. If you want to be on our leaderboard, find out how you did, maybe win, a little bit of bragging rights, then we ask you to donate there. We never say how much to donate either. We normally say maybe, I don't know, what would you pay in a pub quiz? £1 a person, £1 a team, £1 a person, £1 a team, £5 a person, £20
in London.
£5 in London. If you were in London and you were playing a quiz in London, you'd expect to pay £5 per question. Yeah, per question. You would. But we're not doing London prices. We're just doing our normal online prices. We're doing a little online deal for you. Yeah, northern prices, if you will. Let me get this here. Oh, the restream things broken, so I've got to log it all in again. Excuse me. That's not Earl. That's fine. I'll get it. I know I'll be able to do it. I reckon I can figure it out. Me little thing that I can read all your comments for is logged out for whatever reason. I don't know why. Maybe is anyone else using it elsewhere? Hey, like when you pass your Netflix account details to everyone, it's fine. That's them. If you pass your, when people have like 25 people have got your Netflix password, and you're trying to watch something but you can't because someone who isn't even paying for it is getting it for free. That's what happens. I've heard these rumours. So, good evening and welcome. Hello, how are you? Awooga to you all. My name is Aaron. I'll be here until probably about 9:15-ish. Doing your quiz for you. Like I say, it's 3 rounds of 15 questions. You answer them all online. How do you get online to answer these questions? How do you do it? Go to this link here, tinyurl.com/lockdown8. The number 8 is there because it's the 8th week that we've been doing this now. Wowza! You go on that, when you type in that link, you'll see this appear here. Your little thing, a little box for your name. You type in your name. There'll be one there for the country represented. You've got to fill that in. You can't leave it blank. Just if you don't want to say I'm from England or I'm from Wales or I'm from Australia or I'm from Azerbaijan, you don't have to. You can be from anywhere. But you need to put your email address in. That is important. That's where your answer sheet gets sent. Click on that blue button. It'll say thank you. Go and check your emails. It's there. All the info's there. When you go to your email, there'll be one in there of Wiki Quiz. And when you click on that link, you'll see your answer sheet appear. Easy, isn't it? Easy. Sarah Louisa says, hi, the Baskies are back in the house. Where have you been? You've been out. What do you mean you're back in the house? You're meant to be in the house. We've got to stay home. Stay home now, you haven't got to stay home now. You've got to stay alert. Apparently, as well, you can register. Is that on the? Let me just get the. Oh, okay. Right. Okay. Also, as well, I've just been told there. When you go to that link, that tiny URL link there, you don't have to put your email address in if you don't want to. That you can do it through Facebook, but you can't pick your team name if you do that. It'll just be your Facebook name. So, Stuff happens, doesn't it? Sarah Louisa says, we haven't been here for a few weeks. Other prior engagements. Like what? We're in a lockdown. What else are you doing? Like, what? Where are you going? Oh, we couldn't come because we had to do... We had to, yeah, sorry. We got stuck in a queue for a supermarket. Here's the thing. I'm going to go off on a little tangent here. I went to a supermarket the other week and I'm there, and behind me there's another 8 or 9 people, all spread 2 meters apart, and I'm standing there. Now there's a cash point on the wall of this like little supermarket-y thing, and some guy walks straight up. Excuse me, mate, can I get to the cash point? So I was thinking, what would you do? What'd you do? Do you let him get to the cash point, or do you make him join the back of the queue like everyone else to get there? What would you do? I'll leave it to you to decide, and I'll tell you what I actually did. We found out what they've been doing, scrubbing the patio. Why? How big's your patio? If it took you that long? What have you been scrubbing it with? Toothpick. Toothbrush.
Oxychloroquine.
Yeah. What have you been using?
Trump's bleach.
Scrubbing it. Fair enough. Well, to be fair, if you've been scrubbing the patio, you'll probably have been using some form of like cleaning product, like a domestos-y thing. And as you all know, from a great leader, a great American leader, that's absolutely safe to be around anyway. So should have had a little shot of it because it's absolutely fine.
Try it.
Don't do that, please. Please, never try that. I'm being asked, what have you got to lose? Your life. There you go.
That's what he said.
Your life.
What have you got to lose?
Well, you've got a lot to lose. So anyway, welcome along to our Friday night Lockdown Showdown. We start in 15 minutes time. So for the next 10 minutes or so, I'll be chatting to you, telling you what you need to do in order to play our quiz tonight. So we're live on Facebook and on YouTube. You can, if you have a fancy telly, I know some people have fancy tellies, they have smart tellies. You can put us on the telly and then you can just play using your phone. That's what I would do. If it was me. If we are on your telly, send us a photo, because we've had a few pictures now where people are, it looks weird seeing our quiz on your telly in your living room. It looks like it's been photoshopped on. Doesn't look good, but I blame the supreme broadcasting quality that we have here. That's what it will be. Yeah, so you can put us on there. Do you know what I used? Actually, I watched a film last night where you got to remember them storybooks, them adventure stories where you get to you'd read through the story and it'd be like an adventure tale. It'd be like, oh, you meet a man. He offers you a glass of wine or a bus pass. What are you going to take? And you go, oh, I'll go here, I'll go here. It was like that, but it was a film, so I got to decide it all. It was really good. Hey. No, it was a TV show, which is now the TV show is called The Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. Really, really funny. Written by Tina Fey. So anything written by her is amazing. Hey, what was that, John? Ellie Kemper, isn't it? There you go. Yeah. Anyway, there. Thank you very much, John. Yeah, so and anyway, it's a good funny series anyway, but they've made a film of it now where you get to choose and decide. And if you pick the wrong one, it takes you right back. Like they play it out and then someone will die and they go, well, that didn't work, did it? Let's go back. John's saying to me, like, choose your own adventure books. As if he's not listening, is he? Because that's exactly what I've just been talking about, isn't it? What do we got here? What's the quiz on Tuesday? I'll tell you what the quiz is on Tuesday. Red Dwarf. I don't know the words to it. Red Dwarf. Red Dwarf. Red Dwarf. I'm taking my headphones out because John's speaking to me randomly in my ears, reading out the theme tune. It's a Red Dwarf quiz on Tuesday. It looks, it's going to be very, very popular, very, very busy quiz. So if you've got nothing to do Tuesday and you think, I like a bit of Red Dwarf, then go on there. 814 people have said, yeah, come on, we'll go. We'll do it. Why not, eh? Why not? In fact, half of the cast have been retweeting the event, which is a good thing, isn't it? Listerine, he's tweeted it, whatever his name, the character is. And the fella off Strictly.
Danny John Jules.
That's it, Danny John Jules. He's tweeted it. I do know about Chris Rimmer.
Is Listerine?
No, Craig, what's his name? Ray Charles. Ray Charles plays Lister in Red Dwarf. You know him, don't you? Well, I got a woman way over town in the Red Dwarf. Him. Is that Ray? Craig Charles. Anyway, so anyway, that's what we're doing on Tuesday. And then the following week's one as well, we'll be able to announce as well soon. We're going to kind of get a bit of ahead of them and just get them all booked in for you and ready to go. A couple more times actually, I'll be able to read out with the information for tonight. Firstly, if you're taking part in tonight's quiz, you need an answer sheet. Right there, that's how you get it there, tinyurl.com/lockdown8. That's the number 8. When you go to that URL, you will see this. It'll tell you to put your name in, country represented, and your email address there as well. Now, it does say, it's like a little Facebook button thing there. You can log in through Facebook if you want, but it'll be your Facebook name. You can't pick your team name, which isn't a massive problem. But anyway, you do that. You click on that button anyway. You get your email sent to you. Check your emails. There'll be one in there of Wiki Quiz. When you open it, it will look like this. You click on that link and your answer sheet will appear. Amazing, right? Amazing. So that's how you do it there. Apparently we've had a picture sent in, guys. We've had a picture sent in off somebody. Oh yeah, a picture sent in. What we should do, we're going to look into it for future weeks. We'll try and get like people's pictures put up on there. We could, maybe look into doing it, and then we can have. It'll be like me looking at me, looking at me, looking at me. How weird would that be? It'd just be so weird, that, wouldn't it? So that's what we're hoping to do anyway. Yeah. Oh, remember, if you're taking part tonight and you want to be on our leaderboard, you want to place in the quiz, then we ask you to donate. We don't ask for much. We don't say, look, it's this much. We don't give you a price of what you have to pay. We know a lot of quizzes do. We don't ask for that at all. We just say, what do you think is fair? What do you think it's worth? If you think it's worth £1 a person, do that. If you think it's £1 a team, do that. If you think it's less, then do it. It's absolutely fine. We don't mind. Oh, it's there. There you go. That's me. That's me looking at someone's living room with me on the telly. Oh, wow. Look at that. Everyone's seeing that there. I have an image now of whoever's in that house there, if there's a lady there going, and it tends to be the ladies who go, that picture better not go online. I don't want people seeing my house. What is it, girls? Girls, what is it about your house? What is it about your house that you're so defensive of? Honestly, I've never understood it. Just this terrifying thing. It's still there. Look at all that. Oh, look at all that. What? Bet they've not been dusted in ages, have they? Hey, look at the state. Oh, look at that. Who painted that wall? Hey, who painted it? You need to clean them curtains as well. Look at all that. Rick Wadsworth on YouTube says, is this live? Yes, it is. We are live. Coming at you. Live. Yeah, if you watch on YouTube, it'll say live stream. It is a live stream, yeah. So, like we're saying, if you're taking part in tonight's quiz, I'm going to read this out 2 more times for you. Firstly, if you want to take part in tonight's quiz, you need an answer sheet. You get that online. You get it from here, tinyurl.com/lockdown8. You get it from there. When you go onto that link, you will see a box up here. It will have a thing for your name. There it is. Your name, the country represented, and your email address. Type that in. Click all that information in. Click on the blue button, and it'll say, go and check your email. There'll be a link in there of Wiki Quiz. When you open up your email, you'll see this. You click on that link, and your answer sheet appears. There it is. You don't have to do anything to that answer sheet at all. Just keep it there, safe on your device, so when I start asking questions, we'll go on like this. The lady who owns the house, the lady of the house, says, how rude. Yeah, don't like the wires. I'm with you. Curtains are fine. Well, then, if that's what you think anyway. What have we got here? Evening, Aaron. I hope you're well. The kettle is on here. We're all ready to take part. Looking forward to it this week. That is from Tea Time Dan. I don't like it when people say looking forward to something this week, because it means that you weren't in. It always insinuates that you haven't been. It's like, do you know what, this week, I'm looking forward to it. Previous weeks, not so much. But this one, defo. Right, once again, guys, as well, if you're wondering, what you win, you get the bragging rights is what you get. We just think of this as like a nice, fun evening way to play a nice little fun quiz. If you are wanting to be on our leaderboard, you want to find out if you're the winner, where you're finishing the whole quiz, when we read out the results and everything, the only way you can do that is by donating on the PayPal link there, paypal.me/ the Aaron Hayes. But your last time now before we have a short break, and I come back on, we start the quiz at 8 o'clock. So in about 6 minutes' time, I'm going to read out the information of how you get your answer sheet. One last time. Okay, one last time. Put me down here. So, how professional. Look at me. Nice bit of rum. Get the blood pumping. So, the first thing you need to do is you need to go to this link here, tinyurl.com/lockdown8. When you go to that link, you will see this appear here. It'll be like a screen, like a board there. You've got to type in your name, the country you're representing, and your email address as well. That's where your answer sheet gets sent to. So type all that in there. Go and type that in. When you click that blue button, it will say thank you. Thank you very much. Go and check your email. We've sent you a link for your sheet. So you go to your emails. There'll be one in there of Wiki Quiz. When you open that email, it will look like this. You click on that link and your answer sheet appears. Amazing, right? You don't have to do anything with your answer sheet just yet. Just leave it as it is. That's all for your stuff and that later on. Right, we start in 5 minutes' time. We start in 5 minutes' time, which means I'm going to just nip off and get myself a hot cup of tea. And we'll be back in 5 to start tonight's Lockdown Showdown. Awooga! Yo, 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 my brethren, awooga. How are we? Good evening and welcome to you all. Welcome along. This is the Lockdown Showdown. Every single Friday night we do this quiz here. We have a lot of fun with it. It's just a nice little general knowledge quiz. 45 questions for you. 15, there's like 30 normal general knowledge questions. And then we chuck in some odd little rounds as well, like little picture round and things as well to go along with it. So first off, thank you very much for joining us and for playing along, if you are playing along anyway. If you're not, and you're thinking, what's this? I would love to play that. Then here's how you do it. So you need to go to this link here. It's the last time I'm going to tell you after this. I'm not saying nothing after this. You go to this link, tinyurl.com/lockdown8. Go to that link. You'll see a little box up here. It'll say to put your team name or your name in, the country represented, and your email address. The email address is important because that's where your answer sheet gets sent. You click on the blue button. This will happen. It'll say, thank you. Go and check your email. You go and check your email. There'll be one in there, a wiki quiz. When you open it up, it will look like this. You click on that link. Your answer sheet appears, and you're ready to go. I ask questions. You fill in the answers, and we go on like that. Excusez-moi. Right. Also, as well, we get a lot of people saying, my name's not on the leaderboard. Why was my name not on the leaderboard at the end of the quiz? Why is my name not on the leaderboard? Well, one of the perks that we give people is, so you know when you go, you're like a fan of something and they say, hey, become a fan of the site or whatever, and you get these little extras. Well, our little extra for you guys is to get on our leaderboard, you have to, we ask you politely. We never demand it. We ask you politely to go onto the PayPal link there, paypal.me/the-Aaron-Hayes. Send over what you think the quiz is worth. £1 a person, £1 a team, 25 quid a team. Whatever you think is it's worth, go for it. So, we're ready to get going. A couple of little readouts here firstly. Joanne Thompson says, awooga! I love that. It's catching on, isn't it? It's taking off, that. And Gemma Cook says, one of the best parts of our week. Thank you, guys. You're welcome. So tonight, not only will you hear me say the questions for you, they'll appear in whatever the chat that you're on. So if you're watching on Facebook and there's comments coming up, you'll see the question get put up there. Also as well, you will see the questions appear on the screen tonight as well. The questions will appear on the screen tonight as well. So we're trying that out as well. Have you noticed every week just keeps getting a bit better, Amazing, isn't it? Right then, if we're all in and ready, I think we're all in and ready anyway. If we are, shall we get cracking? Shall we get going? If you're ready, can you give me a go, please? Everyone give me a go. You're watching, you watch whatever you're watching, just type in the word go and we will go. I'm just waiting on them goes. I always do this because it's a nice little tester of how far behind the stream is from what I'm actually saying. Okay, so there's a few goes there. One of Sarah, of Gemma, of Will, of T-Time Dan, of Lisa, of Gemma. We've got go. Any more? I think that's it. Awooga, another awooga there of Rebecca. Thank you, Rebecca. Go. Everyone, go. Oh, look at this. Go. We're getting going. We're starting, aren't we? I'm going now. Shut up. Stop commenting. So, we're going to get cracking then. So, we ask you first off, we ask you 15 questions, then you get a little tiny break. So, we do this in blocks of 15. Question number 1 for you guys. Question number 1. Which BBC soap opera has said it's due to resume filming, but the cast members will have to do their own hair and makeup? Which BBC soap opera has said it's due to resume filming, but the cast will have to do their own hair and makeup? Should we reword that one, make it a bit more simple? I think we should. We'll try it. We'll say, name a BBC sitcom. a BBC soap. I've noticed on the screen, I can see the screen thing there. I'm going to do something ever so unprofessional. I'm going to do ever so unprofessional. Excuse me. Viewers may have seen more than they should have seen there. It wasn't down, it was just flashing, that's all. So that's number 1 anyway, that's question number 1. The BBC soap said to be resuming filming, but the cast members have to do their own hair and makeup. So that's question 1, name a BBC soap. Question number 2. Which Barbadian musician, that's a musician from Barbados, now lives in London and in the latest Sunday Times Rich List has been reported to have a net worth of over 400 million, mostly thanks to her Fenty Cosmetics brand. So there you go. A female musician from Barbados who owns the Fenty Cosmetics brand. Apparently that's where most of her riches come from. She's worth £400 million. What? It's a lot of pennies, that, isn't it? She'd pay £1 a team, wouldn't she? Hey, she would. Okay, so that is number 2 for you. Question number 3. Question number 3. Earlier this week, a man got to the 1 million question on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. He didn't gamble, but the correct answer to the question was the TT races. On which island are the TT races held? So that's number 3. Which island are the TT races held? Is that right, John? Because I don't watch the programme, but did he not know the answer or something, or? So he just walked away with only 500 grand. I'm being informed the man was in a wheelchair, so all right. Maybe I've used the wrong words when I said he walked away with 500 grand. All right. He'd have paid £1 a person, wouldn't he? He'd have paid. I reckon he would have done. That's number 3. Anyway, that's number 3. On which island are the TT races held? Question number 4. Number 4. 2 former heavyweight world champions are considering returning to professional boxing despite both being in their 50s. Name either of them. So we don't need both. What if they write in both, John? Do they get a bonus point? You don't get a bonus point for writing both. If you write both, you don't get any points because you misunderstood the question. The question is name either of them or either of them. We only want one answer. If you write down both, no. Basically, no one likes a smart ass. Okay, so don't do it. Just write down one of them. 2 former heavyweight boxing champions are set to they're in discussions anyway about returning to the ring, despite both being in their 50s. Name either of them. I read about that. I saw one of them sparring. I wasn't scared of him. Like, I reckon I could do it anyway, but, you know.
Do you reckon either one of them pay £1?
Either one of them. I reckon the money that either one of them will earn from this fight, they'd probably pay £1 to play the quiz. Wouldn't they? I would. Right, number 6. No, number 5. Let's do number 5. Let's go in numerical order, shall we? Number 5. The second series of Afterlife has been airing on Netflix due to rave reviews around the world. Which comedian wrote and stars in the show as Tony? Second series of Afterlife. If you haven't watched Afterlife at all, it's brilliant, you know. It's really, really good. Really, really good. Perfect blend of comedy and tragedy. Really, really good. So who wrote and who stars in it? The Netflix show Afterlife. I'll tell you what I didn't like about it. I watched it all in like one go. It was done. So I just thought, well, I treated it as a film. You know, instead of... so I just thought I'll watch it, you know, over like a couple of hours. Couple of hours. Just watch it that way. It's a problem, isn't it, with British shows? We're lazy, aren't we? We only do like 5 or 6 episodes for a series. All right, then, lot like them American lot. But yeah, so anyway, which comedian wrote the show Afterlife? Okay, number 6. Question number 6. In 1992, the then Vice President of the US of A, Dan Quayle, wrongly corrected a 12-year-old's spelling of which word by adding an E to the end of it, prompting widespread ridicule. Dan Quayle, back in 1992, corrected a 12-year-old's spelling of a word by adding an E to the end of it. I'll be honest with you, looking at it here, I'm thinking, oh, right, yeah, okay, I guess. Is there an E on it if it's plural, John? Yeah, okay. Ah, there you go, that's weird, eh? I haven't read anything out yet. I've got no comments on my screen. What does it say, John? What have we got? Go on, read, because I can't see the comment. What does it say? I'm being told here that someone's son, Dylan, thought that I was Matt Lucas. You know, whatever. Whatever. I'm fuming. I'm livid over that. Do you know what, Dylan? Yeah, well, yeah. If you're going to insult me, I'm going to insult you as well. Guess what? There is no such thing as a free lunch. Remember that in life. I'm being told, sing the baked potato song. Not happening. Julie says, hello. And then someone else, no, actually, you look more like the Crystal Maze fella, to be fair. Richard O'Brien. Well, which one is it? Am I a fat bald man or a skinny bald man? And you can't just go, if you go in, he looks like this person because you're bald, then that's not fair. That isn't fair. Do you know what I mean? There's loads of other people who are bald. Anyone who's bald, that's who you are. You're bald. I get it. This is a choice. Right, question number 7. Anyway, question number 7. Brahma. Brahma is a god in which religion? Brahma is a god in which religion? I thought it was a beer.
Yeah, that is Brahma.
It was a Brazilian beer, isn't it?
Yeah,
Brahma is a god in which religion? Is it a bull, John? Is it a bull? I mean, is it depicted as a bull? The reason I'm saying this, he doesn't even know. The reason I'm thinking this is that there's a wrestler called The Rock. He's bald as well. I never get called him, do I? No one ever goes, Joe, you look like that Dwayne Johnson. And his nickname in the wrestling was the Brahma Bull. So I'm assuming maybe. Who knows? That's where I'd have gone anyway. That's how my quiz mind works. Anyway, number 7, Brahma is a god in which religion? Okay, number 8. Question number 8. What type of acid build up in the human body during exercise? What kind of acids build up in the human body during exercise? Which one? What type of acid builds up in the human body during exercise? We're all familiar with the word exercise now, aren't we? We'll make sure we get our exercise. You can have unlimited exercise now as well. Unlimited exercise. But you can't see anyone else you know from another house. Just awkward, really. I was out with my little one the other day riding our bikes and we saw someone we knew. I had to tell my little one to stay away while I went and spoke to him. I didn't, but that's how weird it is. Right, number 9. Question number 9. What is the name of the coconut-flavoured biscuits which share their name with a city in southern France, although they are pronounced differently? What is the name of the coconut-flavoured biscuits which share their name with a city in southern France, or France, but they are pronounced differently? I like the word France and France, isn't it? I say France. Yeah. I think I say a lot of the words, I pronounce the A. So I'm Bath, not Bath.
You want to say France, you're paying more than £1.
Yeah, if you say the word France, I bet you paid the pound. Say France, you probably haven't. My argument with the Bath and Bath thing used to be, you don't say, I'm on my way to, I've got math homework. You don't say that, do you? Because I'm doing mathematics. Yeah. Should we do number 10? I think we should. Which board game is thought to be over 2,500 years old and is played with black and white stones on a 19 by 19 game grid? Which board game is thought to be over 2,500 years old and is played with black and white stones on a 19 by 19 game grid? I don't know this. Here we go. More bold comments here. Here we go. Angie Parry says, I've always thought more Dara O'Brien or Gru from Despicable Me. So again, bold people.
You've had Gru before.
I've had Gru before. What else did I get? The other week someone said, you look just like... I'm trying to think of a good bald person. You know, like a bald person, someone who's bald, you'd go, I don't mind being like them. That Right Said Fred, they were good, weren't they? Right Said Fred. I'd rather be a member of Right Said Fred than Gru and Despicable Me, yeah? Deeply dippy about the way you talk.
They probably wouldn't pay a pound.
Deeply mad. I bet you Right Said Fred wouldn't pay to play the quiz. Probably can't afford it now. Although, they'd probably just earn a few quid there off me just singing their song, so... There you go. That's number 10 anyway, right? Your next 5 questions are true or false. True or false. So the next 5 questions, true or false. You need to write down one word for your answer now. Question number 11. My favourite question I've ever had in years. True or false? Tennis player Stefan Edberg once accidentally killed a line judge by hitting a ball straight into his testicles. True or false? Stefan Edberg once accidentally killed a line judge by hitting a ball straight into the line judge's testicles. What do we think? Is that true, or is that something we made up just for tonight? What do you think? Excuse me. Get my cup of tea. It's not spelt wrong, is it? That's how you spell it.
Got a red line under it.
Well, yeah, that is how it's spelt anyway. So anyway, that's number 11. Is that true or is that false? What do you think? Here, Bruce Willis. Get in. We'll have that one there. Bruce Willis. He's bald. He's good. I'm just a love machine. And I don't... Whew. He was good, wasn't he, Bruce Willis? I was going to read some of these here. Right Said Fred. Go on then. Stick it out. Or I'm too sexy for my shirt. Yeah. Okay. What else have we got here? Oh, and now the Gru thing. People have got the idea that John and Gareth are running around in blue dungarees while we're playing the quizzes.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, that's true. So that's number 11 anyway. Question number 12. True or false? Lego manufacture more tyres each year than any other company. True or false? Lego manufacture more tyres than anyone else. Lego are the largest manufacturer of tyres in the world. Is that true or is that false? Is that something we've just made up? What do you think? Who said I look like Bruce Willis? Geekism. Geekism. You have more subscribers than we have. It's a Canadian outfit, I believe. I don't think they're saying I look like Bruce Willis. I think they're just saying Bruce Willis is an attractive bald man. Not I'm an attractive bald man. This is doing so much for my self-esteem. Really is. Number 13, guys. Question 13. When Nintendo was first founded back in 1889, they started up as a naughty book company. True or false? True or false? When Nintendo started up, when they founded back in 1889. Do you remember that? They started up as a naughty book company. Is that true or false? I didn't know this question. I'll be honest with you, I didn't realise Nintendo was that old. But it is, because it is. That's number 13, that is. True or false, when Nintendo was first founded in 1889, they started up as a naughty book company. Question 14. Question number 14. Despite no executions being carried out since the 60s, the UK still has the death penalty in place, but only for high treason and piracy. True or false? Despite no executions being carried out since the 60s, the UK still has a death penalty, but only for high treason and piracy. Does that mean like that fella who walks around the pubs with a rucksack selling DVDs? Does that mean that type of piracy? What type of piracy is it, John? Oh, like sea pirates. There you go. That's number 14. Is that true or is that false? And number 15, before you get a little tiny break. Question 15. True or false? Fortune cookies were actually invented in the USA. True or false? Fortune cookies were invented in the US of A. United States of America. America. Is that true or is that false? So, my little pretties, that is your first 15 questions done now. So, you get to have a little tiny rest now. You get about 2 or 3 minutes before, just while we tot up all the answers and results so far. And then we'll come back, give you your answers, tell you how you're getting on, and we'll go on to our next 15 questions. Now, just so you're aware as well, I don't leave or anything at the moment, so if you want to talk to me or anything, then type in a little comment. It gives me something to read, doesn't it? I'll just wait here until something appears. Anyone know any jokes? I haven't heard a good joke in ages, to be honest with you. Haven't heard a good joke in ages. Ah, well. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying yourself as well. Remember, Tuesday is our Red Dwarf quiz, which we haven't really mentioned a lot, to be fair, here at Quiz TV HQ. Hasn't really been brought up. But we've got themed quizzes every Tuesday. So, like I say, this Tuesday is Red Dwarf. The following Tuesday, we're not too sure what it is just yet, but we will know soon. And we're going to get them all booked in. We think it's going to be another British sitcom. A well-known British sitcom. That's what we think it's going to be anyway. What are we having here? Will you still be hosting quizzes after the lockdown? Don't know. Ask me in a year. We don't know. Maybe. Hey, maybe. You know.
Week 52.
You say, oh, I'll be honest with you. The idea of saying, well, welcome, type in the code, Lockdown Showdown 386. It doesn't appeal to me a lot, so I'm not, we don't know. Jenny says, having the question on the screen is good. Thank you. Sandrati says, Samuel L. Jackson.
What, a quiz about him?
No, I look like him.
Oh.
Okay. I'm nothing like Samuel L. Jackson. I mean, come on. I'm not American. Gemma Cook says, you are our very own Northwest Vin Diesel. There you go. Shut your face. I could be Vin Diesel. I like that. And then people, yes, Vin Diesel. Nicola Williams says, Uncle Fester. Very good, yeah. We've got a joke here. Let's have a look. I need to read it first. That's a good joke, that. I can't read it out. I don't think we have kids reading, don't we? But that's a funny joke.
Get on YouTube and read the comments.
I'm being told. If you're not watching on YouTube, go on YouTube and read the comments. It's a funny joke, that. I like that. Oh, we can't read it out, can we?
I'll put it in the group chat.
At 9 o'clock, I will read that joke. That's when we can do it, isn't it? It's past the thing then, isn't it? At 9 p.m. Does that work as well online? Is that a thing? Does that still work online? There's
no rules online, but let's do it at 9.
We're not regulated. If we were, we wouldn't be on, would we? What have we got here? How many politicians does it take to change a light bulb? None. They prefer to keep everyone in the dark. Topical. Topical. Have you just put that into the chat? That joke?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe you've done that. Oh, it's a funny joke though, isn't it? People are laughing at it, so it must be funny anyway. Here we go. Of Sandra Ossie, another bald person I could be referred to as. Yul Brynner. Fans of our musical quiz will know that the quiz writer is a massive fan of Yul Brynner. Apparently, he's going to be mentioned in the Red Wolf quiz as well. Somehow he'll be there. Right, guys, I think you've had long enough now to have for us to start giving out answers, and then we will apologise for the joke. Don't think kids will be watching. Lisa Collins just said my favourite joke. Two snowmen in a field. One says, "Can you smell carrots?" I love that joke. Love it, love it, love it. Right, here are your answers and your standings so far, guys. Question number 1, the soap opera which is said to resume filming, but the cast members will have to do their own hair and makeup, is EastEnders. If the Mitchell brothers were still in EastEnders, they'd be like, oh, I have to do my own hair. That's annoying. The Barbadian musician who now lives in London is Rihanna. Rihanna, £400 million she's worth. We know that because she donated to the quiz. She paid £1 a person. Earlier this week, a man got to the £1 million question on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. He didn't know the answer, but the answer was TT races. On which island are the TT races held? They are on the Isle of Man. What was the question, John? Was it which races are on the Isle of Man? Oh, okay, that doesn't matter, right? The former heavyweight world champions who are talking about boxing again, you could name either of them. You could have had Mike Tyson or Evander Holyfield. Do you reckon there'll be another biting? That happened, didn't it? Ricky Gervais wrote the series Afterlife. In 1992, the then Vice President Dan Quayle corrected a 12-year-old spelling. He added an E to the end of the word potato. Potato, he put that there. Brahma is a god in which religion? It is Hinduism. The type of acid that builds up in the human body during exercise is lactic acid. The name of the coconut-flavoured biscuits, which share the name of the city in southern France, are Nice. Nice bit. They are Nice biscuits, and they're named after the southern city of France called Nice. Nice. You remember that on the Fast Show? That was good, wasn't it? The jazz guy. And the board game, which is said to be over 2,500 years old, was played in black and white with black and white stones on a 19 by 19 grid. Is called Go. Is that the one with like a star-shaped board? Is the board like a star shape?
Yeah. No. It's like a bigger version of chess or checkers.
No, but I thought it was like a weird shape. Anyway, maybe I'm thinking about Othello. That was a game, wasn't it? Anyway, the answer was Go. Number 11, true or false? True or false? Tennis player Stefan Edberg once accidentally killed a line judge by hitting a ball straight into the line judge's testicles. That is true. Apparently, the judge fell over, banged his head, and died. My God. That's awful, that, isn't it? That's horrific. It's a good question, but it's horrific. True or false, Lego manufacture more tyres than any other company? That is true. 13. When Nintendo first founded back in 1889, they were a naughty book company. That is false. They were a card game business.
They still are.
Apparently they still are. That's probably what they're more known for, isn't it? 14. Despite no executions being carried out since the 60s, the UK still has the death penalty in place, but only for high treason and piracy. That is false. The death penalty is completely abolished in the UK, despite what people think. I thought that was true. And your final true or false one. Fortune cookies were invented in the USA. Is that true or false? That is false. They were actually invented in Japan. There you go. Who knew, eh? Right, so there's your first 15 questions. A lot of people didn't know that, which is good. Right, John, can we have some results so far, please, mate? Very, very... when I say this, and it sounds like I'm actually just repeating what John says. Go. There are 2 points between the top 14 teams. My word?
I'm not here.
Oh, you're not there, are you? Sorry. I'm looking there, but because Gareth was there, you go, I'm not here. Of course you are. So there's 2 points between the top 14 teams. Go on, I reckon we should... we'll just give us all them. Oh, so John's going to give the top 6. You should just... Joint third, we've got... Mia's Madheads. The Bearded Tits. Pete's Collie. Oh, yes. And sorry, that's the Collie, sorry. And Tan Dum. Joint first at the... Oh, so there's no second place. We have 2 teams in first. 2 teams in first? 2 teams... The Lacey's and the Stewarts. And Steve Dale. You are in joint first at the moment. Apparently, there's another 2 teams who are also in joint first as well. But we can't read your name out. We can't say who you are because of that there. But if you think, oh, that could be me, that there. Am I right in saying the Bearded Tits won last week, didn't they? Yeah. That team we had in third place. You kind of remember certain team names, don't you? And that's one that sticks in your head. Right, we're going to go on now to your next round. Okay, so your next round, we've got first 5 questions are Family Fortunes questions, like that TV show Family Fortunes or Family Feud, depending on where you're watching in the world. So we ask you a question which has been asked to a survey of 100 people. You need to give us the most popular answer. Only one answer. That's it, just one answer. If you write down any more than one, you won't get a point. Right, here we go then with Family Fortune style questions. Number 16. We asked 100 people to name an occupation where you have to wear... 16, yeah. That's not 16 on my screen. I'm so sorry. 16. There you go. 16. No, the next one. Next slide, please. An occupation where you have to wear a hat. There you go. Number 16. An occupation where you have to wear a hat. Just by changing the number of it doesn't change the whole thing, you know. 16, we asked 100 people to name an occupation where you have to wear a hat. What was the top answer? Okay, number 17. We asked 100 people to name a famous puppet. A famous puppet. What was the top answer? To name a famous puppet. We did edit that question, actually. It originally said, apart from our quiz writer, name a famous puppet. And he's not one of them puppets that you have like a marionette one either. He'd be one of them ones, he'd be a ventriloquist one. He was a labyrinth. Right, number 18. We asked 100 people to name someone from fact or fiction who is associated with an apple. So number 18. Someone from fact or fiction who is associated with an apple. I know what my answer would be, and it wouldn't be the top answer on here. Weird, isn't it? I can't say what my answer would be. Well, do you know what? I just said Steve Jobs. But, yeah, apparently from the website we get these questions from, for the Family Fortunes ones. I think they'd have been written before computers were invented. At number 19, we asked 100 people to name something you might hold in your hand whilst watching the television. Don't. Let's not. Come on. We're having a lovely night. Let's not ruin it with filth. So that's number 19. Something you might hold in your hand whilst watching the television. Gareth, any ideas on that one? Something you hold in your hand while watching the television?
Vodka Red Bull.
There you go. Vodka Red Bull would be Gaz's choice. John, what about you? What would yours be? Happiness. Why would you be happy? Okay. And number 20, we asked 100 people to name something you might find in a cave. Something you might find in a cave. What was the top answer there? He's being disgusting, you know, in my ear right now. He really is. We're working on a way to get our quiz fella like that, so you can hear him when we're speaking, so he can help clarify some of the questions. But it didn't work tonight, so we're hopefully going to get it all sorted, and then you can hear how disgusting that man is. Right, or not. Okay, so there's your family fortune style questions. We now go on to your next round. There's 5 more questions for you now. These are, this is the non-mime round. It's a not miming because I'll be speaking. But this is called the non-mime round. Basically, I'm going to act out 5 and describe 5 films for you, okay? 5 films. Your job is to tell me what they are. It's as simple as that, okay? This is here we go. Look at people writing already. Favourite part of the quiz, this. Makes me weak. I hope. Do you mean that, though? Do you mean... Okay, right. Let's go then with number 21. 21. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, 21. Hi, my name's Tony, and I'm completely American. Well, my name is Bernardo, and I am from Puerto Rico. Oh, yeah? Well, me and my mates here, we want to fight you. Well, we want to fight you as well. Come on, let's fight. Hang on. No one's fighting anyone until we've got about 15 to 20 years worth of ballet and tap under our belts. We can't just go scrapping. We need to be nimble on our feet. Maria, I just... The end. The end. It's you looking at me there. There's nothing out. It's just my zip. It's fine. There's number 21. What film was that? What film was that? Okay, number 22. Number 22. Here is the next film for you. What film is this? Let me think. Okay. Hi, I'm Tom Hanks, but not now Tom Hanks. I'm a younger Tom Hanks, and I go to a fairground and meet a machine called Zoltar. And something happens to me anyway. Anyway, it means that I move away for a little bit and go and live in the city, and I'm really good at playing the piano, not with my hands, but with my feet. And me and my friend Billy, we share this like apartmenty type thing, and I see a girl in her bra. That's a thing as well, but it's all right. And anyway, I tell her anyway eventually that I'm a lot younger than I actually look, and the natural reaction would be for her to throw up or scream or run away, but she doesn't, or there would be some police intervention, but it's all fine. Just a nice smile and everything at the end. Please go down, down, baby, down, down, the roller goes, sweet, sweet, baby, sweet, sweet, don't let me go. Shimmy, shimmy, go back, shimmy, shimmy, rock, shimmy, shimmy, go back, shimmy, shimmy, rock. I met a girlfriend, just good. She said, just get a biscuit. Ice cream soda with vanilla on the top. Ooh, Shalita, walking down the street 10 times a week. I read it, I said it, I stole my mama's credit. I'm cool, I'm hot, stuck it to my stomach 2 more times. Thank you. Thank you. Cheers. Yeah. Thank you very much. So what film is that? That's number 22. That's number 22. 23. It's going to be a tough one, this. 23. Hi, I'm Adam Sandler. Playing Adam Sandler. So this is a risk in it because, as you are well aware of my opinion of Adam Sandler, he's one of them actors who plays the same. He plays himself in every film. So anyway, this is a story about me. I'm a hockey player, but they don't like me on the team because I get a bit violent and I'm just not very good there. But now my grandmother, my nana, is losing her house, so I need to make some money and stuff. Oh, but what can I do? The only thing I can do is play hockey. But hang on a minute, who's this? Oh, it's Apollo Creed from the Rocky films. He's going to help me not become a hockey player, become a different player completely. And then I'm going to go around and, oh, Rob Schneider's here, obviously. He's always there, making a little cameo and everything. And instead of playing this sport, people don't like me playing this sport, but I play it like this. The end. There you go, that's number 23. What film is that? Okay, 24. Oh, God. Oh, hey, I'm not doing that bit. 24, because the kid's watching. 24. Okay. What's his name? Who's in it? That's it, from City Slickers. Hi, I'm that fella from City Slickers. And I'm also the voice of Mike Wazowski. But here I am in a film, and no one really quite knows what the story of the film is, but Meg Ryan's in it as well. And if you ask people, what is the film about? They'll go, oh, I've no idea at all. In fact, the only thing they will remember about, the only thing they know about this film is a scene where we're sat in a diner, and Meg Ryan is making very inappropriate noises in the place, and then an old lady says, I have what she's having. And that's it. No one really can say,
Hi, I'm Billy Crystal.
Hi, I'm Billy Crystal. That's it. That's that film there. The film with Billy Crystal in it. And number 25, your final one. Okay, your final one. Here we go, your final one. Okay, your final one. Hi, I'm a musical, kind of. I'm not a fun musical. There's no songs in me that make you feel good about yourself. In fact, the same song gets repeated throughout the whole thing. Something about a city or something or other anyway. Anyway, people who enjoy pretentious films love me. People who enjoy films and fun don't like me. But I star that fella who never quite know if he's in it. He always looks like he's in a foul mood. What's his name? Ryan Gosling. Ryan Gosling. He always looks so annoyed with everything, doesn't he? If you ever go online and type in feeding Ryan Gosling. Always a good people trying to feed him. Don't want. Anyway, he's in it, and Emma Stone is in it as well. And she's not a bad actress, but it's honestly, if you want 3 hours of your life saved, don't watch that film. It's based in the City of Stars. City of Stars is this isn't me miming or acting out the film. I've just realised it's just me slagging it off, isn't it? Just me slating it, isn't it?
Emma Stone, she's not a bad actress. She's an Academy Award winner.
She Academy Award? That means nothing because she got an Academy Award. That means nothing. I'm just saying, don't say that someone's a good star. Just don't say they're a good actress just because they've got an award to the name. I'm not having that. I don't care. Highest paid, nothing. Susan Boyle was one of the top earners a few years back in the recording industry. You're not saying she's one of the greatest singers of all time, is she? How'd you like me now? That's me Subo. Oh no, I had a shave today. I was going to go full on Subo. Anyway, that's number 25. What film is that? Oh God, I feel like I've had a stroke. That's awful, that, wasn't it? Right, so that's number 55. That's number 25 done. We now got 5 more questions for you. These are song lyrics. Okay. I'm going to read out some song lyrics. Your job is to tell me the name of the song that they are from. I don't need the name of the artist. I need the name of the song that the lyrics are from. It's as simple as that. Okay. So, question number 26. Hang on. It's on your screen as well. Question number 26. Some folks like to get away. take a holiday from the neighborhood, hop a flight to Miami Beach or to Hollywood. But I'm taking a Greyhound on the Hudson River line. What's the song called? John, just so you're aware, mate, I've just checked your answers on that. Your answer's wrong. So they'll be writing the correct one in around now. Some folks like to get away, take a holiday from the neighborhood, hop a flight to Miami Beach, to Hollywood, but I'm taking a Greyhound on the Hudson River line. A little bit of karaoke here, isn't it? We've got a little bit of karaoke going on. What song is that, please? That's number 26. Okay, number 27. 27. I've got 2 tickets to Iron Maiden, baby. Come with me Friday? Don't say maybe. I've got 2 tickets to Iron Maiden, baby. Come with me Friday? Don't say maybe. What song are those lyrics from? I've got 2 tickets to Iron Maiden, baby. Come with me Friday. Don't say maybe. Hey, I just met you. This is crazy. Got 2 tickets to Iron Maiden, baby. Don't say maybe. That's not it, is it? Okay, number 28. What song is this from? Well, oh, now she's my cutie, my tutti frutti, my heart, my love, my bathing beauty. Well, she's my cutie, my tutti frutti, my heart, my love, my bathing beauty. What song is that from, please? What do you think? That's number 28. Okay, right, 29 then. 29. Whenever blue teardrops are falling and my emotional stability is leaving me, there is something I can do. I can get on the telephone and call you up, baby. Why are you heavy breathing in my ear, John? I can't see any comments on my screen. Okay, that's number 29. Whenever blue teardrops are falling and my emotional stability is leaving me, there is something I can do. I can get on the telephone and call you up, baby. And your final question for this round, we have a little break for you, a little 5-minute break, and then we'll come back and finish it all off. Number 30. Lucky my lips not only mumble, they spill kisses like a fountain. Lucky that my breasts are small and humble, so you don't confuse them with mountains. What song are those lyrics from? Lucky that my lips not only mumble, they spill kisses like a fountain. Lucky that my breasts are small and humble, so you don't confuse them with mountains. What song is that lyric from there? Sarah Louise says, these are so hard. That's what she said. Oh, yes. No, we're not high-fiving. Are we not high-fiving? Well, what? I know, yeah. Why are you telling me the time? Oh, well, I can say the word breasts before 9 o'clock.
That's what she said?
That is what she said. Yes. High five. So there you go. There's your song lyrics there. Number 30, your final one again. Looking at my lips not only mumble, they spill kisses like a fountain. Looking at my breasts are small and humble, so you don't confuse them with mountains. All right then, people. We are going to have a little tiny break now. When we come back, we'll give you answers and your standings so far. Remember, you can donate at any point throughout the quiz. It doesn't have to be done beforehand. It can be done at any time at all. Because once you donate, we get sent that, and then we see that you're there, and we can give you put your name on our leaderboard anyway. Right, we'll be back very, very soon. Say 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Go and get a brew. We'll be back in 5. Awooga! Oh, we're back. Hi. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Right, your final round. Before we do that, though, let's give you your answers first and your the standings so far. So, your answers for your last 15 questions, your family fortunes first. An occupation where you have to wear a hat. The top answer was a builder. Policeman was second, the police person. Other than, name a famous puppet. Top answer was Kermit. I'd have said Sooty. I'd have said Sooty. I'd have said Sooty. Number 18. Someone from fact or fiction who is associated with an apple. The top answer was William Tell. Is he the one who had the apple on his head?
That was Da Vinci. No, it wasn't.
He shot an apple off his son's, I don't know. What did most people go with there, John? Because a lot of people got that wrong.
Isaac Newton with that apple.
Isaac Newton was a popular one, but it wasn't the top answer. And Snow White was another one as well. I'd have gone, yes, Snow White, yeah. Something you might hold in your hand. Someone said what, sorry? Oh. Something you might hold in your hand whilst watching the television. The top answer was your remote control. Oh, the remote. That's not, you got no points for that. And something you might find in a cave. The top answer was bats. Okay. Right, your acting non-mime round. Your first film was West Side Story. The first one I did was West Side Story. The second one was Big. Then we had Happy Gilmore. We had When Harry Met Sally, and we had La La Land. Awful. Did everyone get them, John? Did everyone get them right? Everyone got them right, which means I'm obviously doing them right because, you've got... Not everyone got Big, not everyone got Happy Gilmore. Oh, okay. Well, it's tough though, isn't it, with Adam Sandler? Because, like I say, he just plays Adam Sandler. And your song lyrics. Some folks like to get away, take a holiday from the neighbourhood, hop a flight to Miami Beach, to the Hollywood, is New York State of Mind by Billy Joel. 2 tickets to Iron Maiden Baby is a lyric from Teenage Dirtbag by Wheatus. Well, She's My Cutie, My Tutti Frutti, My Heart, My Love, My Bathing Beauty is a song from Rite Petite by Jackie Wilson. Whenever blue teardrops are falling and my emotional stability is leaving me is a lyric from Sexual Healing by Marvin Gaye. Lucky that my lips not only mumble, they spill kisses like a fountain. Lucky that my breasts are small and humble, very lucky, so you don't confuse them with mountains is a lyric from Shakira's Wherever, Whenever, Wherever. Anyway. So there you go, that was your round there. Let's have some results, John, please, so far. Oh. He's going to give me the top 5, but it's very close, apparently. Come on, then. Okay, so we have 5 teams enjoying 6th, but we're going to go from 5th downwards. Go on. During 5th, we've got Just Rach. 4th place, hang on. During 5th, Just Rach. You just said joint 5th to me. Well, what an idiot. Okay, 4th place, John. Mia's Madheads. Joint 2nd, The Bearded Tits.
Ooh.
And University Challenged. Well done. But in the lead now is, by 1 point, oh God, so close. Steve Dale. Well done, Steve. Out in the lead there on his own. Can he maintain it? Hey, we'll see as we go into our final round. So, your next 5 questions are not questions as such, they are pictures. It's a picture round, if you will. So we're going to put some images up here. Here. I always forget. We're going to put some images up here for you. These are going to be pictures of celebrities when they were younger. So these are like their school photos, if you will, or the pictures of them when they were younger. Your job is to tell us who they are. So we're going to show them all one at a time. We'll leave them up there. And then at the very end of these 5, we'll skip through them very, very quickly again so you get to see them. So eyes on the screen. Let's go with image number 1. What is that? What? Look at it. Look at this. Who is that? It's a famous celebrity. Male or female? We don't know. We can't tell by that. What we can say is we know he didn't pay for his glasses. We know that. We know that they're not, you know what I mean? We know they're not paid for. Just saying. There's number 31. Who is that? Okay. Right, we'll go on to our next one then. 32. Who is this? Oh, who is that in black and white? Oh, does that mean they're really old? Or does it mean that that's just the image we found online? It's the only one we could find. What do you think? Who is that? She looks like the lead singer of Hanson, but I don't think it's him. Don't think it is. That's number 32, that is. Who is that? Okay, 33. Who is this? Who is this? 33. Clean-cut fella. He looks like someone who looks after himself, doesn't fill his body with toxins or anything bad or illegal. Looks like a very respectable person that you'd be absolutely fine introducing to your nana. That's number 33. Who is that? Matthew Cook has put, woohoo, second. You're not finished yet, mate. We're still going. Okay, 34. Who is this? 34. I think I wasted the didn't pay for the glasses joke early on. Who is this? 34. Number 34. Phone call for you. Deirdre Barlow wants her specs back. 34. Who is that? You don't often see young girls sporting a mullet, do you? But look at that. That's incredible. This is it. Gareth's amazed by the texture of the background and everything. It looks... Well, anyway, who is that? These are all famous celebrities, by the way. These are famous people. You should know this. And 35, your final one. Kaboom. Who is that? What a dashing young man. Strong head of hair. Great jawline. Look at that. I mean, look at him. He looks like a very attractive young man. Who is that? Who do you think, guys? Who do you think? That is number 35. Who was that? So we are going to show them all again to you very, very quickly. We're not going to keep them up there that long this time, so you get to see them one more time. Okay, 31, please, Gareth. 31. Who is this here? Who is this? Who is that? That's 31. Next slide, please. 32. Who is this lady here? In black and white. Who is that? 33, please. 33. Who is this? Fine, upstanding young gentleman. Who is that? And 34. What is that? Is what we're asking there. 34. Who is that? And your final one. One for the ladies. Who is that there, eh? Or men. Either one, you know. It's 2020. Who am I to judge? There's 35. So there you go. There's some pictures for you there. Who were or who are those famous people? Who are they now? You'll be very interested, I think, when you get some of them answers at the end. Right then, number 36. So the next 5 questions are all connected questions. So if I said to you, what connects the colour red, the colour blue, and the colour yellow, the answer would be primary colours. See what I mean? You get what I mean? I mean, I'm being told they are a bit harder than that. Yes, they are. But that's just what they are. So 36. What connects the following? What connects a gardening tool you might use to move heavy objects? Something used by Lewis Hamilton when he competes. And something you might wear on your finger while sewing. Ooh. What connects a gardening tool you might use to move heavy objects? Something used by Lewis Hamilton when he competes. And something you might wear on your finger while sewing. Gareth, you're an avid sewer. Do you wear anything on your fingers when you sew? You just go in as it is.
I'm an avid sewer.
You love sewing. You always say you love to sew. He's acting all coy now. You want to see his cross stitch? It's beautiful. Honestly, thing of beauty. Thing of beauty. He done a lovely Nelson Mandela mural. It's on the other wall. You can't see it here, but it's really good. We call the studio Nelson Mandela House in homage to Only Fools and Horses. Anyway, 37. What connects a precious metal with a chemical formula AU? AU. A word in law to suggest you were elsewhere when a crime was committed. And the first name of musicians Gilmour and Grohl, and a comedian, Chappelle. So what connects a precious metal with a chemical formula AU? A word in law to suggest you were elsewhere when a crime was committed. And the first name of musicians Gilmour and Grohl, and comedian Chappelle. Never found him funny, you know, Chappelle. No, just not my thing at all, to be honest with you. Just, yeah. I go through little stages of who I like in comedy. At the moment, it's James A. Caster. Funny man, he's a funny man. I mean, people, you shake your heads all you like, but he's the. I would say if you're intelligent, you'll like James A. Caster. If you're not, that's fine. That's fine. John said, "I don't like James A. Caster." No further questions, Your Honour. Prosecution rests. Thank you. Right, 38. 38. What connects a precious metal with a chemical formula AU? Deja vu. An aromatic resin, also known as olibanum, and a natural gum extracted from the comifera tree. Comifera tree? Comifera. Sounds like something you get cream for, doesn't it? Horrible case of comifera. Have you? Yeah, I've got cream. It's all right though now. Settled down now. What connects a precious metal with a chemical symbol AU, chemical formula even, AU, an aromatic resin, also known as olibanum, and a natural gum extracted from the comifera tree? What connects all those things? Shall we move on? Let's. 39 then. What connects a famous line from commentary said after Jeff Hurst scored in the 1966 World Cup final, a famous advertising slogan used by Whiskers, and a film starring Tom Hanks and Madonna that includes the line, "There's no crying in baseball"? So what connects a famous line of commentary said after Jeff Hurst scored in the 1966 World Cup final, a famous advertising slogan used by Whiskers, and a film starring Tom Hanks and Madonna that includes the line, "There's no crying in baseball"? That's number 39. We're after a Tom Hanks and Madonna film, a slogan used by Whiskers, and the only line people know from the 1966 World Cup final. That's number 39. Shall we do 40? Let's do number 40. Question number 40. What connects something you might hold to bring you luck? the word that follows crinkly in the location of Noel's house party, and a word for something that is odd or unusual. Gareth, have you seen the answer to that?
No.
That's number 40. What connects something you might hold to bring you good luck? The word that follows crinkly in the location of Noel's house party, and a word for something that is odd or unusual. That's ridiculous. That honestly, I've got the answer here, and that is ridiculous. Because I know all three of those answers. I know something you might hold to bring you luck. I know the word that follows crinkly in Noel's house party. I know the word for something that is odd or unusual. Do I know what connects them? Do I?
9 o'clock.
Beep. Is it 9 o'clock? Do I balls? Okay. That's number 40. This is why we want you on the air, John, you see, so that people can voice their anger towards you. A comment says, geez, I'm definitely not a Mensa candidate. Don't worry about it, it's fine. I'm acting as if I'm completely clued up on all of these things. It's just reading for me, that's all. And your final 5, entitled Hard General Knowledge to finish, because now they get hard. They get hard now. Now they get hard, okay? We're giving you, right, up to number 40. These have been easy, but now's when it gets hard. Question 41. Made from sulfur, charcoal, and saltpeter, and invented in the 9th century in China, what is the earliest known chemical explosive? That's not that hard, that one. Made from sulfur, charcoal, and saltpeter, invented in the 9th century of China, what is the earliest known chemical explosive? I've just been informed then. Don't feel bad about this, guys, by the way. We've locked the question now. I kicked off over number 40. Did I not? And John, in my ear, went, I bet you a $5 someone gets that. I bet you a $5. And I've just been informed now that no one got it. Yeah. £5. What are we going to do with it, eh? What are we going to do with our £5 each, guys? What are we doing? £5 each? It's all right, isn't it? Right, 41, that was made from sulfur, charcoal, and saltpeter. What is the earliest known chemical explosive? 42. E. Honda, Blanca, and Chun-Li were characters in which computer game of the early 1990s? I'm being informed that you need to be specific with your answer.
Oh, yes.
But I think that gives you a clue, personally. E. Honda, Blanca, and Chun-Li were characters in which computer game of the early 1990s?
He is right, it needs to be specific.
That's my E. Honda. And the Blanca. And Chun-Li. I can't do that. Okay. Hang on. It's not happening. It's not working.
But that's not a clue.
But that's not a clue. That's just me doing the moves. And 43. Question 43. St. Mary's, Tresco, and St. Agnes are islands in which island group? St. Mary's, Tresco, and St. Agnes are islands in which island group? Do you reckon the people of Tresco are annoyed that there's a shop called Tesco? Do you reckon that really annoys them?
Would it annoy you?
It'd annoy me. It'd annoy me. Well, I say it'd annoy me. It'd be fine. I live in a place called Rasda, so it doesn't bother me too much. I'm fine with it. Okay, let's do then. So that's number 43. St. Mary's, Tresco, and St. Agnes are islands in which island group? 44. Which 9-letter German word has come to mean the defining spirit or mood of a particular time in history? What 9-letter German word has come to mean the defining spirit or mood of a particular time in history? Although we said it's a 9-letter word, don't be stressing out over your spelling of this. We're going to be kind. That's number 44. What 9-letter German word has come to mean the defining spirit or mood of a particular time in history? And 45, your final one before your tie-break question. Question 45. Whilst Democratic Republic of Congo and Myanmar have unofficially adopted the peacock as its national bird, of which Asian country is the peacock the official national bird? So number 45. Whilst Democratic Republic of Congo and Myanmar have unofficially adopted the peacock as its national bird, of which Asian country is the peacock the official national bird? That's number 45, your final question. Which country in Asia has the peacock as its national bird? Could have cut out half of them, could have cut out like 5 of them lines. And your final question, guys, it doesn't come up on your screen, you've got to listen now. Listen, are you listening? Are you listening? Listen. This is it's your final question, your tiebreaker question. We need you to fill this in case we have an issue at the top, because it is very close. We may have to use it, you see. Go on, John. As of 2011, what was the population of the second island of the mentioned in the island? Okay, so before I asked you, before I said St. Mary's well, no, okay, I can't say the island, okay. What is as of 2011, what was the official population of the second island mentioned in the island question? The question I asked you before, 3 islands are part of which island group? You can't put it up. He said don't put it up because people will Google it. Yeah, clever. What is the population as of 2011? Won't have changed much in 9 years anyway, will it? So that's it, guys and gals. That is it. So we're done now. Enjoy your night. See you later. I'm joking. I'm not going to go anywhere. I'm going to stay on now. So here's where you can type in any comments and stuff if you've enjoyed it or anything. Now's your time to tell me. Boost my ego a little bit in it after the panning I took before for being a slaphead.
Send us a selfie of you watching it and we'll put you up.
Oh, well, we had apparently someone send a photo before as well. I've got another photo. Check the thing. I think we got another photo. So what we're doing is as well throughout the quiz, if we find anyway. And if anyone sends any photos of us, of you playing the quiz, we're able to put them up. Did you see? Have you found it? I think it was, who was it, John? Somebody sent a message, didn't they? Steve, someone apparently, Gareth. Steve Monk. Right, anyway, while you're doing all that, while Gaz is rooting around looking for stuff, I'm going to give you the answers to your... Oh, hang on, let's see it then. Let's see, go on, let's see. Let's see this thing come up first.
So that was on before.
That was before, with the horrible wires and the mucky curtains. And here's another one.
Same house.
It's the same house. What'd you do? Did you get a deal on the paint? What'd you do? And there it is. Look at that. That's me, that, on the telly, and someone's house. And someone's telly.
Pictures in the back.
I'd love to. Yeah, what are they? I'm trying to expand the screen. It won't work. It doesn't matter. It's fine.
Next to tables, so far away from where they're sitting.
Well, maybe they don't need the nest of tables. Maybe they just use it. This is why people aren't sending those photographs in, because we're ripping their houses apart. Right, we're going to give you your final 15 answers. Gaz, can we get the picture round back up? Do you mind? Is that all right? Yeah. So your pictures were first. We have 5 images. We need you to tell us who they were. Your first one, this little thing. Look at the cheeky little chappy there. He went on to become Ed Sheeran. Was number 31. The next one in black and white, glorious black and white. She became a famous singer. Her name is Katy Perry. Who knew? The next one. Let's have a look at that. Well, that there, a fine, upstanding person. I can't imagine he's ever done anything bad or got in, put any awful toxins inside his body. That is Snoop Dogg. There you go. And your next one. Who did she grow up to be? She grew up to be Julia Roberts. Yeah. Julia Roberts. She's had I think she's had something done. Contacts. She's had her hair done a couple of times as well. But there you go, Julia Roberts. And your final one. Who did this handsome, dashing young man turn out to be? He became, look at that there, star of films such as Home Alone 2 and any film, in fact, that involves one of his hotels. He always had a cameo in. Donald Trump. There he is. That's Donald Trump.
The little rascal.
There he is. You can't tell properly because it's black and white, so you can't see any tan. You can't see the white eyes and the tan thing, and his hair looks a little bit more thing. Because he's in any. I said there before, any film where a Trump hotel or anything owned by Trump was in it, he'd say you can have it, but I want to be in like a little cameo. Amazing, wasn't it? Right, your next one's your connections. What connects a gardening tool? Take him off the screen, guys. He's doing me head in. What connects a gardening tool you might use to move heavy objects? Something used by Lewis Hamilton, and something you might wear on your finger while sewing. So we had a wheelbarrow, a race car, and a thimble. It's Monopoly pieces. What connects the precious metal? Gold. A word in law to suggest you were elsewhere in a crime? Alibi. And the first names of musicians Gilmore Girl and the comedian Chappelle. Dave. Gold. Alibi. Dave. It's TV channels. TV channels. What connects the precious metal? Again, gold. The aromatic resin known as olibanum is frankincense. And the last one was myrrh. Gold, frankincense, and myrrh. They are gifts given to the baby Jesuses when he was born. Baby Jesus gifts. The famous line from the '66 World Cup was "They think it's all over." A advertising slogan by Whiskers was 8 out of 10 cats. And "There's no crying in baseball" was a line from the film A League of Their Own. It's panel shows, TV panel quiz shows. Number 40, here we go. Number 40. Now, I know you're watching here. When I read out the answer to this, I want you to write whatever word comes to your mind. When I give you the answer, whatever word comes to your mind, type it in the comments, okay? Type it in your comments. I will be able to see them. Maybe it's fun, this. So, number 40, what connects something you might hold to bring you good luck? That is a charm. The word that follows crinkly in the location of Noel's house party is crinkly bottom, so charm, bottom. And a word for something that is odd or unusual, that answer is strange. What connects charm, bottom, and strange? Are you ready? Flavours of quarks. What's a quark? Why does it taste of bottom? Who's eating anything that's bottom flavoured? You know what I mean? I'm looking for, hang on, charm flavoured quark. And then people are picking up quark and going, what's that flavour? It's called strange. Strange, yeah, chuck it in the trolley. What about this one here? It's called bottom. You want to eat? Yeah, taste, what? Anyway, flavours of quarks, whatever quark is, that's your flavour. Here we go. My responses are coming in here. We've got what, you, redacted, total, redacted. What, get, I can't even read that one there. That's my favourite one here, of Nicola Williams, says, I'm done with today. Yeah, quark off. Get a new question setter. Look at all, see what I mean? This is what I mean, quark. Quark flavours. If anyone knows what a quark is, let me know, because I don't know. Anyway, Right, your final 5. Made from sulfur, charcoal, and saltpeter is gunpowder. E. Honda, Blanca, and Chun-Li were characters in Street Fighter 2.
Turbo edition.
No. St. Mary's, Tresco, and St. Agnes are islands in the Scilly Isles. The 9-letter word, a German word, comes to mean the defining spirit or mood of a particular time in history is Zeitgeist. And the final one, which Asian country has the peacock as its national bird? It is India. At the Oval. Apparently Quark is a fat-free soft cheese. So who's eating bottom-flavoured cheese? Oh, apparently it's to do with particles. So why are they flavoured? Oh, this is ridiculous, this. People kicking off. Like, there's quizzes going Quarkers. I've never seen that in Aldi. Yeah. Okay. So apparently a quark is a part of a part of a part of an atom. Crikey. Anyway, there you go. That's it. Oh, the tiebreaker, John. What was the tiebreaker answer? The island was Tresco. The population is what, John? 175. That's it. 175. Apparently, Matthew Cook's wife farted laughing at that. So, that's good, that. Lisa Collins says you can get it in Asda. No, apparently it's not cheese. Apparently it's like like quantum physics thing or something, or you need to be like a nuclear physicist to know what it was. That's who our quiz is now aimed at. Forget about your regular quiz player. We're putting questions in just in case there's a nuclear physicist playing. That's ridiculous, that. Or quark, the sound that a posh duck makes. Oh, apparently someone got it right. No, they didn't. That's a lie. John, no one got that answer right. Right, anyway, speaking of all this, let's have a guess. Let's have a final thing then, please. Let's have your final results, if we can. Now, remember, if you paid and donated in tonight's quiz, thank you so much. You will be on our leaderboard when we publish it. If you haven't, you won't be on the leaderboard. But thank you for playing. Thank you for joining us here on our Lockdown Showdown. We do every Friday. We do this general knowledge quiz every single Friday. Same time, same place, same format. Always a laugh. Always a bit of fun. Tell your friends, tag and share and all that type of thing. It's really, really important that you do all of that. Like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Click on notifications. Like the Facebook page. All this, and always just share it. Tell people, look, honestly, it's a good laugh. Get people involved in it. We really, really appreciate it. Remember, Tuesday is Red Dwarf. And then we're back next Friday again with our Lockdown Showdown as well. Right, John, let's have some final results then, please. Top 10. 5 points between the top 10. That's how close it is. Now, when I say top 10, I won't say 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What will happen is we'll say 10th, and then John will go in joint 4th. And then 8 teams in 3rd, so it's all weird. So go on, in 10th place, John. In joint 10th. Universally challenged. On their own, apparently. Go in 9th place. The Lacey's and the Stewarts. Well done, you guys. Okay, the next ones, you're all in joint 5th. Steve Dale. Just Rach, the Collies, and the Mia's Madheads. Well done, good scores there, guys. In joint 5th you are. Go on, John, 4th. Oh, no 4th, joint 3rd. Nick and Joe, you're in 3rd tonight. And Tan Dum, you're in joint 3rd as well. Well done, you guys. Right. How many teams in 2nd, John? 1 team in 2nd. Team in 2nd place, go on. I can't stop quizzing. You're in 2nd place. And 1 point separated 1st from 2nd tonight. 1 point. Oh my gosh. Drum roll, please. The winners tonight are the Bearded Tits. Second week in a row. Yeah. Woo! Well done, you guys. Very, very close tonight. Oh my gosh. Well done all. People saying, I think it's our worst week yet. Don't even think we managed half marks. Forget about that though. Did you have a fun? Did you have fun tonight? Did you have a laugh? If at any point you smiled tonight, it was worth it, wasn't it? That's how you've got to look at it. Well done, winners. Everyone writing in lovely, lovely comments, and we really, really appreciate it. Like I say, Tuesday night is Red Dwarf, and next Friday we're back again with the Lockdown Showdown. Invite your friends, tell everyone that we're here. Before we go, on behalf of myself, Aaron, thank you very much for tuning in, and John as well. I'm sure he appreciates it all as well. Rebecca says, you always make me smile, Aaron. Shepherd? Aaron Shepherd. Who's Shepherd? What's the Aaron Shepherd? Is that a bald person? Another bald person. If that's a bald person, I'm going to kick off. Honestly, I'll reach for the screen and Google what Aaron Shepherd is.
He's got a lot of hair.
I think it's probably someone, I think they just commented and it's tagged someone they know called Aaron Shepherd. So that's going to be weird, isn't it? Because now Aaron Shepherd's going to get a random message. They're going to be tagged. But well done, everyone.
That's him.
Also, yeah, Aaron Shepherd better join next week. All right, also, as well, before we go as well, I'd like to say thank you very much from John, from me, and from Gaz as well. And tomorrow is his birthday. It's Gareth's birthday tomorrow. Where are you going? Where are we going? We're going out? We're going to town? Are we going out? He's watching the Bundesliga. On the television, which would be good, wouldn't it? He's watching German football because something is on there. Oh, gosh. Yeah, whatever. So, once again, thank you so much for joining us. From me, Aaron, from John, from the birthday boy tomorrow, Gaz. We'll see you all soon. Take care. Awooga!